Human rights are women's rights, and women's rights are human rights.
Women are not even accepted as human beings.
And I think it is right that I am paid the same as my male counterparts.
I think right now we have the chance to be heard.
We use this moment to elevate what is happening instead of continually victimize ourselves.
Our responsibility to make this world a better place. Yes, we play sports. Yes, we play soccer. Yes, we're female athletes, but we're so much more than that.
A woman should sit down and allow a man to speak about her reproductive rights.
Just by looking at the code, you all must have realized that my topic is something which is related to the oppression of women and feminism. So today, I myself, Zulekha Farzin Sheikh, would like to give you all some information about what happened when the waves of feminism hit Britain. Let us first start with what is feminism. In simple words, what is feminism? Feminism in simple words is an ideology that demands equal rights for men and women in making political decisions and having children, and also making other political decisions. It consists of a number of social, cultural and political movements that take attempts for making equal rights for men and women. Origin of feminism in Britain. Before the waves of feminism came into picture, gender roles were enforced by British society through the application of tradition. In a British household, women were seen as the homemakers. While men worked and made money, women took care of the household duties like cooking, cleaning, and laundry while staying at home. All this led to the increased momentum of the feminist movement in modern Britain. The history of feminism in Britain dates to very beginnings of feminism itself, as many of the earliest feminist writers and activists such as Mary Wollstonecraft, Barbara Borichon, and Lydia Baker were British. First wave of feminism. The first wave of feminism in Britain is thought to have occurred during the late 19th and early 20th century, and it is generally associated with the achievement of women's suffrage, the right to vote. Timeline of the first wave of feminism in Britain. In 1857, the Langham Palace organization was created to organize petitions and societies for women, such as training women in mathematics and raising awareness about prostitution. In 1863, the Ladies' London Emancipation Society, that is LLES, was created after being inspired by the US women's suffrage movement. In 1866, the LLES, which included members of Langham Palace Group, organized a petition advocating for women's voting rights and put forth a proposal to amend John Stuart Mill's 1866 Reform Bill. In 1870, women were able to inherit property and keep their earnings according to the Married Women's Property Act. In 1897, the National Union of Women's Suffrage Societies was set up by Millicent Fawcett. The members came to be known as the suffragists and used peaceful constitutional methods to lobby Parliament to change the law. Second wave of feminism. The 1960s saw the rise of second wave feminism, which carried on the fight for equality. This period of feminism came to be known as women's liberation. Timeline of second wave of feminism. In 1961, married women could now purchase the contraceptive pill, ushering in a new age of sexual independence. In 1964, the Married Women's Property Act was revised to allow women to share housekeeping and property equally with their husbands. In 1967, under certain conditions, women in Britain were able to obtain legal abortions thanks to the Abortion Act. In May 1970, the Equal Pay Act was introduced, prohibiting favorable wages based on sex. In 1975, the Sex Discrimination Act was approved, prohibiting discrimination based on sex or marital status in work, education, and a variety of other settings. The Employment Protection Act was also passed, mandating maternity leave pay and preventing pregnancy-based removal from employment. In December 1979, the United Nations adopted the Convention on the Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women, which was officially ratified in 1981. Some important British feminists: Emily William Davison. Davison, a renowned suffragette, became a martyr to the cause of women's suffrage. In 1913, she made newspaper headlines when she threw herself in front the king's horse at the Epsom Derby. Second, Mary Wollstonecraft. Mary is widely regarded as Britain's first feminist who wrote the seminal 1792 text, A Vindication of Rights of Women, which advocated for equal education for men and women. She suggested that this would improve women's status as men's companions while also allowing them to pursue a variety of careers. As a conclusion, feminism continued to grow and develop even after the second wave of feminism in Britain. Later, the LGBTQ community has also joined the fight of equality under the umbrella term of intersectional feminism. Currently, the digital era has also aided feminism by creating awareness and promoting or coordinating protests through different social media platforms. Thank you for watching this video, everyone. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe.